Okay. Hello. 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 This is a cool demo that I want to run and showcase something pretty interesting. Essentially, what's happening here is you see an open source robot being here visualized in Unreal Engine. Now, if I turn my camera right over here, you can see the same robot is here in my world. Now, what makes this setup interesting is that this camera that you're watching now is not only being watched by the robot API, but also being transmitted into here, into the actual robot position. Let me uh, showcase this. So if I go, hey, I would like you to put my robot to sleep. Um, my AI model should recognize, well, hopefully it will recognize that I want to use the MCP tools. And we'll just hit return. And I've hooked up this MCP tool to work through Claude or any actual model that can call these kind of tools, but this one is really well. And there you go. And it went to sleep. It called it a special function that was prepared there that basically it tells you, hey, go to this, put this robot to sleep, and it went to sleep. Visualized in real time in Unreal Engine. Let me show this again. So I'll go, okay, now initialize the robot. Just make the screen here. And you can see that the robot moved, initialized. Now my Unreal Engine development is still all over the place, and as you can see here, I still can't like kind of move the robot. Oh, I'll tell it now, go do a circle movement. Um, so your bot, and I get also a summary of my robot being be able to execute this kind of command. I need to maybe add a kind of a Python proxy or something like that. So move robot relative. Great, the robot has moved left. So you can see that it's starting to move. No, it hasn't moved all the way to the left. First, well, and now I'll go, hey, it hasn't moved all the way, just a tiny bit. Use the camera and try to figure it out, taking pictures every action you take, and see if this will be able to figure out that, hey, you can also use the camera API to start taking pictures of this stuff. So it takes I can see the green robot position with appears to be roughly in the center. Let me check the current position. So it yeah, so it basically knocked off my water bottle, and that's moving all the way to the left. So as you can see now, it's actually understanding, hey, while the robot has different positions, like, it can do, okay, let's put him back to sleep. Uh, go to sleep then, now. Go to sleep now. And you can see here, I have to work out basically for him to have this kind of idle position of him being kind of collapsed like that, right? Not being all over the place. So this blueprint here, right, and through the API. Now I have to set this up with jaw mesh, lower mesh. So if I add like a jaw mesh here, let me just look for a jaw. You see here that this mesh does appear here. I didn't even spell it right. Ooh, can't see. Missed this little part. Okay, I'll tell it then. Close and open the jaw 5 times. There you go. It's moving up and down. Now, either I'm not too smart enough to figure this out, but I know from my basic understanding of Unreal, where'd it go? Where'd it go? I should be able to kind of manually map out these positions with the correct meshes. I think they're just position offsetted, and like I just need to think about this more. Do and like essentially this is like kind of mocap. Uh, so what I can also say is let go of, let me go. This can be like a stop motion thing. This can be used for stop motion because it will just stay there, right? That thing will just stay and not move. Um, so, but the camera now is mounted on something else, just on a tripod. Pardon. So let's try the what I wanted to do. Oh yeah, I can do AI, not AI control because that won't work yet because I haven't uploaded an actual model here that it could work with. It can pick up stuff. In this case, a banana, a black circle, or a green cross, which I don't have. Get current setup settings, update VR scaling for setup, activate Raspberry Pi hotspot, connect Wi-Fi, scan local devices. Oh, so let's do execute a hand position mode. So enable gravity, compensation, release torque. All right, disable the torque. And now so now I'm actually moving the robot physically by hand. Those movements are being translated into the engine because these servos are able to read back their position and send it back to the API. And whatever emotions I do now, open his hand. If this, yeah, this is actually working. So I just need to work on the positioning, and it should be a fully workable robot. So I can move this around, as you can see. It's like the alignment's all off, but anyway, just to visualize the idea, right? And now, if I tell the AI stop recording and play back, and see if that can handle it. So the recording is now saved, right, in the blob up motion, and now it's actually trying to play it back, as you can see. Bit janky, but it's doing it. It is moving just by commands. Pretty awesome. It is replicating my actual movement, which is nice. I did lift the arm like that. I think it'll be useful to actually have this from a top-down view. Should tell it like, hey, I finished, but doesn't do it. So it's like thinking, it's still thinking that it's actually playing back the record. Perfect. Oh, it actually stopped. Put him to sleep. And now let's see. Now play back that motion 5 times faster.